Hey everyone, my name is Echo. Welcome back today to another Minecraft Pocket Edition Hidden Features and Secrets video. I brought you one of these the other day, but I am back today with the secrets that you guys have found and tweeted towards me over on Twitter. Now if you feel I'm still missing some secrets, leave a comment down below with what you have found. So in today's video, we have things such as an FPS counter, we have different chests in villages, we have like fossils in the coding, and so much more. Now the first thing I want to teach you about is they did introduce some new commands. The only one that you guys have noticed so far is the /connect command. Now I really don't know what this command does specifically. It just said invalid command sign text. Now I don't know if this is linked to servers. Maybe I can try to /connect. For example, we did, let's just say we did pe.mineplex.com. Maybe if we did something like this. As you guys can see, connect command started, could not connect the server pe.mineplex.com. So I think you can actually connect to servers via in-game now, instead of you backing out and having to load it back up. So that's something that you guys have found. There's also some other commands linked to like server-based things, like online. Anyway, the next thing that we do have that's actually in the default version of Minecraft, which is pretty awesome by the way, is going into settings, going all the way down to your audio. We have this button here, which is obviously underneath music and sound. And for the people who have noticed music and sound, guys, we do have the sliders and stuff, but we don't have the files in the game just yet. So there is no music, there is no sound. The music you hear is what I've added myself. Now, the one below it says enable text to speak for chat. This is pretty cool, this. I like this. So if you enable this, you exit out and you type in chat. So for example, let's just say, hello, my name is Echo.
Serial Echo, hello, my name is Echo.
So basically, as you heard there, it says your name and it says what they said. So when people talk in chat, it actually has an audio-based text chat, which I think is pretty awesome. I don't know if it's the same lady on each device, but it's pretty cool. Let's just say, hello.
Serial Echo, hello.
See what I mean? That's actually in the game, so you can enable it if you want to have a mess around with that. So do check it out. Now, going back into settings, this next thing requires you to install an add-on. Now, the add-on will be in the description, but this add-on specifically is called, where is it? It's a bit further down. It's the max frame rate add-on. So as you guys can see on the top of my screen, it says NVIDIA Shield tablet, NVIDIA, and it says Android 6.0 FPS. Now, I believe this is just a developer feature. It's not officially in the game. I think this is just for the developers to test versions, so it's not so laggy. So if we go into here, settings, we go all the way down to the video section, we have some extra things available here like these. Some of them don't really work that well, to be honest with you. But if we go further down, go to show advanced, you can see in here, we've got the FOV, render distance, and then we've got the max frame rate experimental. Now I believe this is just for the developers to test when they're testing certain features. So for example, let's just leave it on 60 FPS. It's probably the best we're ever going to get on Minecraft Pocket Edition. You've also got some other things as well, such as particle render distance, 3D rendering, and some other things as well. So that does require an add-on, but it is in the game, but we have to kind of like find it ourselves type of thing. So the next thing I want to teach you guys about that actually has been introduced is they've introduced village trading menu, but you can't enable it, if that makes sense. So if I grab myself some spawn eggs here, we grab ourselves specifically a villager spawn egg. This is still in here. I don't know why it's here. This could be leading to village trading very, very soon. But if you crouch, you can see at the bottom, the tap to open menu is still there. It's still available. You can still tap to open, but you cannot open for the village trading. Even if you give them a type of emerald, it just does not work. So that's something that we have to wait for a little bit longer. Unfortunately, there is no village trading. I've tried to use, oh, I'm sorry, I punched them. I've tried to use emeralds. I've tried to use anything that you can use for trading, and it just simply does not work. Now, moving on to something very exciting. There's actually an exclusive feature in villages for Minecraft Pocket Edition. Now, as we all know, in a village, the best place to go for is, of course, a blacksmith. A blacksmith introduces some great loot. It can be loot such as like iron swords. If you're lucky, you'll find yourself some enchanted box. Most of the time, you do find yourself some iron armor. So as you guys can see, for example, in this one, we've got ourselves some iron armor. Now, some of you have started to notice that there's actually a second house that produces a chest. Now it's this one. Now I think this is called, I'm classing this as a villager hut. The reason why I'm saying this is because the villager is like the farmer hut. So actually I'm calling it the farmer hut, not the villager hut. So this building specifically, when you come across these buildings, these ones that are kindly slanted round, inside of here, you're also going to start noticing some chests. So if we open this, as you guys can see right there, we have ourselves a chest full of food. Now this can be food, literally any type of food. As you guys can see in here, we've got ourselves some beetroot, we've got ourselves some wheat seeds, potatoes, we've got ourselves some, that's it, that's pretty much it. So that's actually another chest, and it's actually located right there from what we have noticed so far. Now moving on to the next thing that we actually here is some of you have been tweeting me a bunch of pictures. Now in the Minecraft Pocket Edition 1.0 beta or the 0.17 beta, there is this, and it says fossils. Now the fossils are pretty much made with bone meal. They can be found naturally underground. So fossils might make it into the next full version, or they might make it into the next build. The last thing I'm sharing with you right here is structure blocks. Structure blocks are actually in Minecraft Pocket Edition in the files. Structure blocks are very similar to command blocks, so maybe these could also make it into the future of Minecraft Pocket Edition as well, and I think that's actually a pretty cool functionality. There's a lot to learn about structure blocks as well, so the last thing I want to teach you about is not really a hidden feature, it's more of just a useful command. So of course we do have the Ender Dragon, but if you guys ever want to summon the Ender Dragon, do /summon, then do space, dragon, then do space. You need to do this, which will spawn on your location. And as you guys can see, we've just summoned the Ender Dragon in the overworld. Before I let you guys go, I've actually got two more things I want to share with you. The first thing is, of course, in the end. Now, I'm quite convinced this is a bug. Some of you did tweet me some pictures. But as you guys can see, this is the normal end where you do fight the Ender Dragon, where you've got the Ender Crystals. However, somebody noticed, under the island to be specific, there's also like a bunch of podiums which are made of obsidian. Now you can see as we scroll down, it's exactly like above the end, but this is underneath it. Now I'm pretty sure this is a bug, and I think all these podiums represent exactly what's going on up top, and it's kind of freaky. They're not hollow or anything. They don't have any things on them. Basically, what I think's happened is where the ones above ground are, they've kind of transferred all the way underground. So check it out for yourself. Maybe you'll find something else that I haven't found. And the last thing I want to share with you is actually a positive future feature that is coming to Minecraft Pocket Edition. It's probably a feature everybody's been waiting for, and that is stained glass. Some of you have been messing around with commands, and if you type in this command specifically, /set block, and you do it on your location, which is with these symbols, you do a space, and you do stained, and as you can see there, we've got stained_glass, stained_glass_pane. I don't know if it does change anything, but we're going to try this. Let's do /glass, stained_glass and see what happens. Space, and let's just see what happens. And basically, it's meant to place stained glass. It's not quite a stained glass block. It's just normal glass. So I thought I'd share that with you as well. Again, if you did miss it, it's just /set block, space, your location, and then you can do stained. And as you guys can see, you've got stained glass pane, and obviously hardened clay as well. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you feel I've missed any commands, any secrets, leave them down below. Have a great day, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next time.